to work in Canada, whether you have received a job offer, graduated from a Canadian school, or want to gain international experience, getting a Canadian work permit is often the first step. At Bellissimo Law Group, we guide individuals through every stage of the work permit process. Let's walk you through how to qualify, what your options are, and how we can help. Canada offers different types of work permits, each with its requirements and benefits. From employer-specific work permits to open work permits for spouses and graduates, choosing the right path is important. With the right support, a work permit can open the doors to permanent residence and long-term success in Canada. There are two main categories of Canadian work permits. Employer-specific work permits are tied to a specific employer, job, and location. These often require a labor market impact assessment, or LMIA, from the employer. Open work permits allow you to work for almost any employer in Canada. These are typically issued to spouses of international students or workers, graduates from eligible schools, and workers in vulnerable situations. Understanding which one applies to your case is key to getting approved. If your work permit requires an LMIA, your employer must first apply to Service Canada. This process shows that hiring the foreign worker won't negatively affect Canadian workers. A positive LMIA is a critical document and can take time to secure. At Bellissimo Law Group, we help ensure the employer meets all the necessary requirements for a smooth application. Spouses of international students or skilled workers may qualify for an open work permit. This allows them to work for almost any employer without needing an LMIA or a job offer. It's a fantastic way to support the family financially and gain Canadian experience while accompanying a loved one. Graduates from eligible Canadian schools may qualify for a post-graduation work permit, or PGWP. This work permit typically lasts up to 3 years, depending on your program. It's one of the most common ways for international students to stay, work, and later transition into permanent residence through programs like the Canadian Experience Class. Canada also issues open work permits to workers facing abuse or unsafe working conditions. This option allows vulnerable workers to leave their job and find safer employment without risking their status in Canada. It's a protection measure, and our team handles these cases with sensitivity and urgency. Work permit applications can be refused for many reasons, including incomplete documentation, weak ties to your home country, insufficient work experience, or issues with the job offer. If you have been refused, don't panic. At Bellissimo Law Group, we can review your case, identify what went wrong, and either strengthen your reapplication or pursue a legal challenge. We don't just process forms, we build legal strategies. Our team has handled thousands of work permit applications, from first-time applicants to those facing refusals. We also support employers through the LMIA process to ensure compliance with Canadian immigration and labor law. When your future in Canada depends on one application, it pays to get it right. A work permit can be the first step toward permanent residence. Programs like the Canadian Experience Class, provincial nominee programs, or employer-driven stream all reward Canadian work experience. That's why your work permit strategy should align with your long-term immigration goals, something we always consider when advising our client. If you are planning to work in Canada, we can help you get there. Visit bellissimolawgroup.com to learn more or schedule a consultation. Whether you are applying for the first time, switching employers, or responding to a refusal, Bellissimo Law Group is here to guide you every step of the way. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment with your questions. And follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X for the latest immigration news and updates.